Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm new on here, so I would really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. I like to talk about a lot of things on here. I like to, as you can tell, the last two videos have been all about makeup, which is a huge passion of mine. It will be mostly makeup, it will be fitness, hopefully coming soon, and there will be more things coming along the way. So today I would like to talk about the Natasha Denona Love Palette. This has been out for quite some time. Let's talk a little bit about Natasha Denona. Her palettes and her eyeshadows are just quite amazing. It's very, very pigmented. I've owned a lot of the other brands like Too Faced and Tarte, and I've also had Smashbox. They're all very, very, very wonderful palettes. And very wonderful eyeshadows, but my personal favorite currently are Natasha Denona and Pat McGrath. I know, it's a huge dent in your pocket, but this palette was $65, which is way less considered all the other palettes that she has brought out, like the gold palette, like the green and brown, or the purple and blue palette. Those ones are on the higher side, higher price side of things. Now, they are bigger. They have 28 shadows in the green and brown palette, as well as the purple and blue palette. She also has the gold palette. She has the lila palette. She has the sunset palette. She has the sunrise palette. I have had the lila palette, and I've had as well as the gold palette. The gold palette I did end up selling just because I absolutely love the colors, but even with my skin tone, I found I didn't reach for it as much as I really wanted to, and especially for a price tag of $129, I want to make sure that I have a collection that I'm constantly using in my everyday aspect of things. So let's start talking about this. This is the Love Palette, and it came out around Valentine's Day, I would say. Very beautiful palette. The packaging is kind of, it's strong, and then there is these holes in the back, so when you open the palette, you're able to just push something against it right here, and then take out the shadows. Now, as you can tell, I've used these shadows quite a few times, especially the glittery ones. They are very, very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay? Now, I won't get into swatches. If you've watched my first video, you know how I feel about swatches. Swatches don't do justice to what goes on your eye. Swatches may look better on your hands and not look as good on your eyes, or they could look good on your eye, on your eyes, and then not look good on your arms. I've experienced that a little bit with the Pat McGrath. It doesn't swatch as good as when it goes on your eyes. It's phenomenal, it blends amazingly. But today we're going to talk about the Natasha Denona Love Palette. Absolutely love this. I found myself really reaching for these a lot just because of the pinks and the purples. They go really well with the green eyes. They also go very, very well with brown eyes and all those other beautiful colors. It also can go with blue eyes as well as green, of course. But let's dip into this palette. I don't really have a look in mind. I like to just go on here and kind of talk through, while I'm getting some makeup on my eyes. But we are going to start with a packer. So a packer brush. So I like to use now be patient with me, you guys. I'm still new on here. I'm still learning how to edit and all of that good stuff. So let's see, where are my brushes? Don't you guys hate it when you're looking for that one specific brush and it's nowhere to be found, but it's right in front of your eyes? Alright, so I'm gonna say we're gonna go with this palette this brush right here. So this is the Crown brush, and it's the Pro Concealer brush. And I'm going to go with, let's see, which color can we use here? I'm gonna go with Soul right here, this color. Okay? So we're gonna dip into it like this, and then tap off the excess, and then we are going to just place that right here, right above your crease. And don't worry about it if it gets into your crease and underneath. Don't worry, we're gonna blend that out shortly. Okay, look at that. Her colors are very seamless, very, very easy to use, and that's what I like about Natasha Denona. She is absolutely, her eyeshadows are just so wonderful, you guys, so wonderful. Again, all of these things that I showed to you guys, they're not sponsored at all. It's just my own personal opinion and my own money spent on them. I rather pay a bigger amount and use these things constantly instead of just going for them once or twice and then never using them again just because I don't really love the quality or I get lazy in going to return it. And especially during this time where it's going to be harder to return those items. And I'm just going back into the palette and kind of just making those shadows more vibrant, because as you can see, I really love pinks. If you want to know what's also on my face, I'll leave it in the description. I actually have done a video about this look right here without the shadow in my video before this one, so if you want to go and check that out, you can go ahead. So let's get back to the shadows. We are gonna go for a deeper color, kind of in the outer crease, and I want to go with this color right here, which is Heartbeat. Okay, and we are going to take more of a tapered brush so you're able to really get into those corners. I'm looking for it, there it is. So this is a Tarte brush. I am so sorry, you guys, I can't speak today. This is a brush, and the bristles are more kind of tapered, so they can just be able to pack on these corners. Now, I like to kind of have my eyes kind of like that slightly foxy eye look, and we're gonna take Heartbeat again. We're gonna tap off the excess, and we are going to just pack it right there, right in the outer corner, and then take it slightly into that other color, just so they can blend seamlessly together, so they look even. Do you see that, you guys? We're gonna tap it right back in again, and we're gonna intensify it. Told you guys I can't speak today. And don't be afraid to use your hands or fingers. They're a great tool in these brushes. Don't be afraid to use them. Okay, and we're doing the same for the other side. Do you see that, you guys? Very beautiful. And don't worry about it. Don't worry if it's too intense or anything like that. We're gonna go in and blend. Okay. said, we're gonna go with a blending brush, and this is the Pro Blending Crease brush in the brand Crown. Okay, and we're just gonna, in circular motion, you're just going to blend those together very seamlessly. And you don't need to do, I don't shorten the videos or anything like that, just so you guys can see truly how long it actually takes to put on those looks for you. Okay, so let's go with, let's not get a little crazy here, but I think I really want to go with that red color, and it's right here, and it's called Heart. All right, let's use that, and I'm just gonna take this brush right here. Okay, it's by Crown, and it is called the Soft Crease Blender. Okay, and we're just gonna take a very small amount, and then we're gonna tap it off, and I kind of want to slightly pull that out. So we're going to tap it first, like this, kind of as if it was an eyeliner kind of look. Okay. And you guys, it doesn't show up as red as it is in the palette, but that's what's so perfect about it. It's everything in this palette blends very beautifully together. Okay. And let's do the same for the other eye. And we're gonna tap it. And then we're gonna tap again in the palette. And we're gonna put it in that outer corner as if it's kind of like an eyeliner kind of look. Okay. And again, we're doing the same thing. Just gonna keep adding it to have both eyes kind of look the same. Okay. Right. So now that we have used that, we're going to take the blending brush again, and we are just gonna blend the outside. We're not gonna go into the inside, we're just gonna blend the outside. Okay? And I think I wanna use the purple color in here. I know this looks a little crazy just because I have a lot of sunlight coming out of my windows right now. I'm still waiting on my ring light, so we're kind of dealing with natural light right now. So let's see here. I'm going to take this Sephora brush, and it is called eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna take the purple right here, and it is called Trust. Okay, and we are gonna put that right in the inner corner. Okay, and then we're gonna tap it in the shadow again, and then we're gonna do the other eye. Okay, and we're gonna tap it again just to make it a little more intense. and we are gonna leave it at that. What do you guys think? Okay. Now, I think I'm gonna use this brush right here, and this is the Sephora, and then it is the Pro Concealer brush in 76 Pro Flat Concealer. And I want to take one of the sparkly shades, and we're gonna put that right in the middle. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go with, so indecisive, you guys. There's so many beautiful colors. I think we're gonna go with Pure Love right here, okay? And we're gonna put it on the that middle part of our eye. Wow, you see that, you guys? It's just beautiful. Those colors are just gorgeous. Okay. And we're gonna take it again and then put it on the other side. And we're just gonna dip more into the palette so we can make those shadows intense a little bit. Okay. I'm really liking this look, you guys. Okay. And I think we're going to, I want to put something that stands out kind of right there, right in the corner. And I'm looking for that shadow brush, okay? And this is a Eye on Beauty brush, and I really have no idea where I got this. And it is a contour brush, and I'm going to, and it looks like this. I like to really use this in the kind of corner of my eye, and I think I'm gonna go for, what do you think, you guys? This is transparent right here, and then this one is Lifetime. I think I'm gonna go with Lifetime, you guys. I think that's more shimmery. Okay, so we're gonna go for Lifetime, tap off the excess, and we are just gonna put it in the middle corner, taking it up. Okay. And we're going to pretty sure they look the same, but I'm just gonna add a little more intensity. Okay. Guys, I am loving how this looks. Do you see this, you guys? It's so beautiful. Now that we're done with the upper part and that little mini inner corner, we're going to put the bottom lashes or the bottom eyeshadow. Okay, and we're going to take a smaller brush such as this one. This is a Kat Von D, okay, and it came in like a little box, and it's the Shade and Light brush, and I think it's on sale at Sephora. So let's see here. We're gonna use, okay, so I want to use that red, no, actually let's do Trust. Okay, and we're gonna have that all over the bottom of our lashes here. Okay. I'm gonna take it and then put it at the bottom of our lashes here as well. Okay, and you can also put it on your lash line as well. These are, I don't know how safe they are, but I realized that these colors you can actually put inside as well, which I absolutely love, because sometimes I don't really feel like grabbing an eyeliner to put underneath, and this kind of does the job. It's not as vibrant, but it does a little bit of something. Okay, what do you guys think? Okay, I think I'm gonna add that pinky color to the bottom lash. Okay, we're gonna use the Crown brush. Okay, don't know if you guys can see that Crown brush in Mini Chisel. It's right there, but I don't think you guys can see it. It's the Mini Chisel Fluff, you guys. Okay, and then we're gonna take Soul right here, which is the first color we put into our above our crease. Okay, and we're just gonna put that right underneath. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing for our other eye. Okay. Ooh, I went a little overboard with this one. It's alright, you guys. You can still use your fingers to kind of blend it out a little bit. That's what I like about these shades. They never look smudgy or they look like they're out of place. They just blend so well together that it's not really, if there's a little bit of a mistake, it's not really, it's not really seen as much. I mean, like, you guys are the judge of it. You tell me what this looks like. Okay. And I would like to kind of give a little bit of a look of eyeliner without really using an eyeliner. I think I'm gonna use Commitment, which is this one right here, you guys. And I'm gonna use this brush, which is the Chisel, the Mini Chisel Fluff. And we're just gonna take a little bit of that, and we're just gonna, oh my goodness. Well, that went straight into my eye, you guys. Ooh. We just want to add a little bit of something, that's all. Okay, and then we're going to dip it again, and we're going to do the same for the other eye. And that's it, you guys. Okay, so what do you guys think? I'm really loving this look. This palette is, I absolutely love it. It's very easy to use, and the colors just blend very well together. They never mismatch, they never look chalky together. if I didn't mention already what I used on my eyes before, like I said before, I don't really use a certain eyeshadow primer. I used the Too Faced Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. Sorry. And this I don't really use as concealer because it's too light for me, so it's the perfect shade to kind of use on my under eye for the eyeshadow. It's good to use, I'm sorry, on my eyelids. It works very, very well. I don't powder. I have dry skin, so if I powder on top of the primer that I use, it kicks up. So I rather just put that on, blend it with the Beauty Blender, and just tap it a little bit just to kind of set it in place. Give it like kind of a minute or two, and then just start using your eyeshadows, and they are going to blend seamlessly. I'm a huge fan of Natasha Denona. I have never seen a palette that didn't work for me. Every single palette that I've had has worked for me. The shadows just blend very seamlessly. It's worth the price, you guys. This is $65, and you get a whole bunch of shadows in here, okay? And it's the smaller sized pans, which is completely fine because really I don't run out of these shadows at all, and I've had this for quite some time. I've also had the other palettes, and I barely run out of her shadows because that's how much pigment and that's how much shadows you get in here. You get a lot of product. Alright, so without further ado of rambling, we have not finished this eye look yet. Of course, we have to put some mascara on, so I have my little eyelash curler. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just curl my lashes. Okay. Okay, and the mascara that I'm gonna use today, this is actually my favorite mascara. It makes your lashes so long, and it just makes them look fabulous. I think that's the word. So it's the Lancome Extreme, and it has a beautiful flower right in there, you guys. Packaging always gets me, always. Tell me if I'm not the only one. Tell me, you guys. Okay, so we are just, ooh. So we're just going to kind of close our eyes and push the wand up, and then we're gonna see this mascara? No mascara. Mascara? No mascara. This mascara does a really, really good job of just making your lashes look ginormous. I've had other mascaras, but this one seems to always be my favorite, you guys. I have the Hourglass one, which is absolutely beautiful. It makes your lashes just look so long. And then I also have, which other one do I have? Lancome, I think Monsieur Big, and love that one, gives volume, but the length is not there for me. A lot of other people have better luck with that one. It's beautiful, but this one is my favorite. Sorry guys, I have my cult favorites, and I'm more than willing to try something new that works, but this one seems to work really, really well for me. Tell me if there is any drugstore mascaras that have worked for you guys. I don't really have a lot of drugstore, but I'm more than happy to try it out. So So this is the final look, you guys. What do you think? Sorry about that. I love this mascara, you guys, with this eye look as well. Natasha Denona never does me wrong. Neither does Matt McGrath. Those are the two that I will really use for quite a long time. I feel like Natasha Denona does so amazingly with these eyeshadows. I can take this look to work. I know it's a little much, but I can down it a little bit, like don't have too much in the corner, kind of make this eye look a little less intense, and this is doable to go to an office and work. So yeah, this is the look, you guys. I hope you like it. Tell me what your experience is, if you've bought this palette or not. Let me know what you think. Let me know what it's like being compared to the Lila palette. I don't have the Lila palette anymore because, again, I sold it. I wanted to kind of have my cult favorites with me. I wanted to kind of keep it down to 3 palettes. But I do have the Biba palette by Natasha Denona, and that is the natural one, and the natural shadow edition, basically, and absolutely gorgeous. All of her shadows are just incredibly gorgeous. I can definitely try that out for you guys. I think I've made up my mind. I think that's the kind of look I'm gonna go for next time. I'm definitely, with this intense look and the ones before it, I think I'm gonna go for a natural route for you guys, so all my natural beauties can also have a look in mind as well. So without further ado, if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon. Stay safe. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.